is Grace, and it's Tuesday at 2:17, and I just got in the SUV and it says 95 degrees. Yeah, it's supposed to be 90 degrees today. And inside here it's still saying 95 degrees. But anyway, it's pretty hot. It's May 10th, yeah. But I woke up this morning, I'm going to get to this. I woke up this morning with this feeling that I should do like a video about, or do a video about the differences between codependency and empaths, or codependence and empaths. And I've been thinking about it off and on all day long. And this, of course, would be my own view from my experiences. It's not, read my description box on here on YouTube. And it's basically for entertainment only is the easy way to say it. So, but yeah, this is a topic for me. Okay, now back when I was a graduate student, they tended to mix, just file everything, both of these, under codependence. I had never heard, maybe once, empaths. And this not the psychic, the mystical, magical, psychic powers, the gifts, the way people believe. No, this is someone who's just basically, an empath is somebody who's basically very sensitive to other people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Back in graduate school, no, it wasn't. It was all under codependent, and a lot of us didn't like that because the way, and also the definition. One thing we didn't like was the definition was too much similar to how females were raised to be. Not males, but females. And that back in the day, males were known as model for mental and physical health, but we're not men. We're not males. Anyway, these days they separate them out more. There's a mixture. You can have a combination, but codependence and empaths. Now, in my view, my main difference that I see between the two of them is that a codependent needs people. Really wants to have more people, at least one person that really truly is all into them. Think what kind of person that might be. And they want people. They want people to validate them. They have a strong need to be validated, and probably, more than likely, some point, probably in early childhood, they were basically told that they weren't worthy, and so they don't have high self-esteem, confidence, just not a high value of themselves. And so they look for somebody, and they wind up getting somebody that is, they think would take them no matter what, and that's not a good thing. And like someone with an addiction or something along that line. Okay, now as far as an empath, they personally, I believe, were born into an abusive family, not just dysfunctional, but abusive. And that's not to say that these are mutually exclusive. They can have the same thing with a codependent. But an empath is born into this abusive situation, so their survival instinct, what some would call survival instinct, kicks in very early. Now, many other people weren't born into such, abuse, so they didn't have to develop that survival instinct so early in life as an empath would, which makes them basically very sensitive to other people. Because think in terms of abuse. One form of abuse is neglect, and you got an infant that's being neglected. Now, an infant and a young child that's not being, they're not being fed right, or on any kind of schedule, or enough, or something. Or maybe a child that's or being somehow abused from birth. They pick up something in a child's mind, in a child's way, of how they can get what they need or not get what they don't need. Like they don't need abuse, but they try to, they use their analytical skills. They use them very early in life. And they try to think, okay, if I don't do this or I do that, then whatever they need will happen. Like I said, in the child's mind. But they develop this over their lifetime. My personal view is they do. And also, because they have to use their analytical skills so early in life, they're usually very intelligent, high IQ type people. Now, to others, these empaths, they are not very emotional because they come off to others, except for other empaths, perhaps, or narcissists. They come off as unemotional. They come off as just too analytical. But the thing about it is, an empath is feeling everything. You know, they have, not everything, it might not be everything, but they have a high sense of, they're highly sensitive to other people's moods, their feelings. Some actually are on the physical side too, or just the physical. Alright, I had to cut it off, so I don't know where I left off, but I'm going to the store over here. I need to pick up a few things, including bandages, because I wound up in the doctor's office yesterday, an emergency situation, which turned into something totally different as it was. I'll get on that another time. But anyway, so that's basically how I see the difference. There's a lot more to it, and I wanted to make this short and then go into more detail on another day. But I am an empath. Okay, I'm not the psychic, you know, like I said, all kind of, so hey, to each their own. If they want to believe that way, go for it. But people that I know have always thought that I had some kind of gift or a premonition. So it's like, no, I'm just more tuned in to what's going on, and that is true. That is how I see it, because I experienced, and I've said this before, early childhood trauma. I was born in a family of the family, you know, this can be extended, narcissists. So yeah. So anyway, this is enough on this one for now. I'll go into more detail on another day. I need to get in the store. It's really hot. It's still saying 94, and I got the air conditioner on in here. But like I said, I had to go in there because I was at the doctor's office yesterday. I had to do another breathing treatment, and she told me flat out my problems right now, just a vicious cycle, because I'm under too much stress. And the stress is, in fact, one thing that, as I've viewed it, my opinion, my view, empaths feel. They feel so much of others. And the second thing was that, you know, like the codependent needs people, the empath does not need so much. They like to be isolated because they feel too much. Some. Now, I'm a one size does not fit all person, so you know this does not fit all. And you also know it's not counseling advice, so don't take it that way. Anyway, enough for this for now. I'm going to go in there and I'll do some more maybe tomorrow. Well, oh my goodness, I'm on my way home. I stopped at the 99-cent store. 99-cent store, only store, is kind of like going to the little store, you know, when you were young, did you call it that? We're going to go to a little store. But anyway, it's kind of like that to me. But I got out my car, my SUV, not my car, I don't have a car. Well, I do have a car, but it's not been out of the garage and I'm calling. Anyway, got in here, in the SUV, and it said 96, but look at what it says now. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? 101. And I can believe it. I can believe it because it is so hot. And at 2:51 p.m., yeah. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up, and I'm going to check to see what I've left out, and then go from there tomorrow.